Jolie, Limerick minor football manager. Obviously, Joe, we'll get straight to disappointment that the championship is called off at the last hour, really, with a game this weekend against Waterford fixed and then called off yesterday.
It's very disappointing, yeah, especially so close to the game, Jack. Like Monday, when they brought out the restrictions and there was no mention of it being cancelled, we thought we were good enough to go. And then on yesterday, they brought that it was senior only. It was very, very, very disappointing, especially for the young lads. Young lads are very disappointed. We were training last night now, and we just kept. We decided we'd stay training and we'd bring them all in and just have a chat and stuff like that. But yeah, it was very disappointing. All right, very disappointing.
And it must be very hard, the manner and the way it was communicated, that you really didn't know until the very end. And was there communication with the GA, or was it more the media that you found out through?
Well, some of the parents actually, it was through Twitter on Tuesday evening. They were kind of saying there was a lot of talk about it, so it was through them lines really. And then it was up on Twitter again yesterday that it was pulled before an official line came out from GA at lunchtime. And
with the wording, they use the word it's paused. Does that kind of give you hope that once the 6 weeks are over that you'll be able to go ahead with it?
It wouldn't give me much hope, and anyway, not too much to the lads. It's more uncertainty really. Like we were saying last night, that the best thing they could do is come out and either say it will be played or else it's cancelled and that's it. Or if it is played, when will it be played? Because you have a lot of these young lads now that have gone into leaving cert. And that will be an issue going forward, say, in the new year when they're getting close to marks and all that kind of stuff, whether they'll be able to play. So yeah, I think they should come out and be more definitive about it anyway.
And you just mentioned there the lads in school and leaving cert, like the uncertainty in school, they don't know if they're going to be able to sit a leaving cert. How important was it for them that they'd actually have the football to look forward to?
Well, I think for myself anyway that some of the young lads anyway that it's a great time away from the books. It gives them a bit of time away, and they were able to enjoy a bit of sport anyway as well, rather than being stuck all the time studying or inside the school environments. And that it just released the pressure a bit for them, that they could go and enjoy it, and they come back. Obviously, they'd be much more in vigour to go and do what they had to do then.
Yeah, and obviously with Limerick football, it's kind of built in the last few years. You've obviously beaten Waterford a good few times over the last few years. It was a huge opportunity there for these lads to get into a Munster semi-final.
Well, the draw was good, always. We had Waterford and the winners played Cork or played Clare Tip, sorry. So when the likes of Limerick, Waterford, Clare Tip, none of them would ever fear each other anyway. So I suppose everyone was looking at having an opportunity to get into semi-final, but we had Waterford at home, and if we won that, the semi-final would have been at home as well. So there was a good opportunity there to get to a final, and to give you a bit of extra pep, step rather than facing a Cork or a Kerry. Historically, you'll be in trouble playing against them, but when you're the four weaker counties in the one group, you'd always fancy yourself or give yourself a chance.
Yeah, and what's the plan for the team now for the 6 weeks? Are you able to train, or is it non-contact training, or what's the story?
There's no training allowed, only club training, pads of 10, I think it is, and no contact. But there's nothing for intercounty players, so that's it for the time being now, until we get something definitive.
Okay, and just touching on the senior team, obviously your brother Billy is the manager there. They had the long break. They're obviously allowed play. They play Sligo this weekend with a chance for promotion. Do you think they'll have enough to get that promotion after? You wouldn't disagree. There was a poor display against Wexford, but that's to be given after a long break.
Yeah, it was a poor display. I don't know about the long break, because Wexford came up from they drove for 3 hours, and they hit the ground running. So I don't know. I suppose maybe this Saturday the boys they'll have a lot to prove on the back of the display. So might be good. Well, might be an added incentive if the incentive is there as it is anyway for promotion. But maybe trying to rectify last Sunday's performance might be an added incentive for them. And hopefully they can get the result anyway.
But on the overall scheme of things, the Limerick football seems to go in the right direction anyway.
Well, it is, because it's more organised. Like you have the underage system there now. The academy where the 14s, 15s, and 16s, and they're in and they're being coached. Like you have a lot of all the ex players involved, and given time, and the young lads are getting better coaching, and they're in from younger age, so they're more organised and they're more developed by the time it comes to 19, 20, 21. to be senior footballers, which is the goal at the end of the day. So I think that's where there's more structure involved. Like you see, the likes of a Clare tip who were more advanced, that Limerick are catching up to them now in the underage level, you know.